Master your mind. Stop letting small things ruin your day. Stoic bloom. Ever notice how the tiniest thing, a spilled coffee, a rude comment, a delayed message, can wreck your entire mood? What if those small annoyances weren't the real problem, but your invisible expectations were? And what if the ancient Stoics had already mapped out how to protect your peace even when life throws 1,000 tiny insults your way? In this video, we'll explore how to stop letting small things ruin your day using timeless Stoic principles. Because calm is not a gift, it's a discipline, and it begins with how you think. Part 1. Why small things affect you. It's not the traffic jam. It's the belief that it shouldn't have happened today. It's not the spilled drink. It's the expectation that your morning was supposed to go smoothly. It's not the delayed reply. It's the story your mind invents about what it must mean. That's the real battle. Expectation versus reality. Marcus Aurelius understood this clearly. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." What causes you stress isn't the minor event itself. It's the meaning you attach to it. The thought that this shouldn't be happening creates tension. The idea that they should have responded fuels frustration. But here's the Stoic shift. Let go of how it was supposed to go, accept what is, and reclaim the only thing that ever mattered, your response. When you expect less, you suffer less. Not because you've given up, but because you've stopped fantasizing about a world that doesn't exist. Every small irritation is a mirror. It shows you where you're still attached, to control, to ease, to comfort. The wise person doesn't react to every itch. He watches it arise and lets it pass. So the next time something small stings your day, ask yourself, was it the event or my invisible contract with how life should behave? If this part hit a nerve, it's probably a good sign your nervous system could use a Stoic update. Subscribe to Stoic Bloom because we don't eliminate problems, we upgrade our minds. Share this with someone who flips tables over spilled milk. Comment below, what small thing recently got under your skin and how did you choose to respond? Let's be clear, little things don't ruin your day. You give them permission. Stoic Bloom. Adjust your expectations, regain your peace. Part 2. The power of indifference. Imagine this, you walk past a puddle. A child splashes water onto your shoes. You have two options, laugh and keep walking, or fume for the rest of the day. What decides your reaction? Not the puddle, not the child, your judgment. The Stoics taught that most events in life are neutral, neither good nor bad, until we label them as such. Epictetus said it best, some things are up to us and some are not. When you allow every inconvenience to affect your peace, you're living as if everything must go your way. That's not strength, that's fragility. But when you practice selective indifference, you're not saying nothing matters. You're saying everything deserves my energy. It's a filtration system for your attention. It's emotional minimalism. Ask yourself, will this matter tomorrow, next week, next year? If the answer is no, then let it pass through you like wind through a tree. You can still act. You can speak up. You can correct injustice, but you do it from a calm, grounded place, not from agitation. Indifference is not carelessness. It's care properly allocated. So next time something petty tries to pull you out of your peace, remember, you are the gatekeeper. Not every knock deserves to be answered. Stoic Bloom. Don't pick up every pebble. Part 3, the Stoic pause between stimulus and response. There is a space, and in that space lives your freedom. But most people skip it. They go straight from trigger to explosion. Someone cuts them off in traffic, boom, they shout. Someone forgets to text, boom, they spiral. The Stoic? He pauses, because the pause is where philosophy becomes practice. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." That revoking begins in the pause. It's in the moment you breathe before reacting, the heartbeat of awareness before replying, the half-second where you choose how to respond, instead of being dragged by instinct. The Stoic pause is not weakness, it's restraint, it's presence, it's strategy. You may think pausing makes you slow, but in truth it makes you precise. You no longer fight fire with fire. You meet heat with cool. You meet noise with stillness. And slowly the world stops being able to control your state. So the next time something triggers you, pause. Don't react. Return to yourself first. Then act, if needed, from clarity, not from chaos. If this part made you realize how rarely you pause, don't worry. The first real pause starts now. Subscribe to Stoic Bloom, because here we practice power in stillness. Share this with someone who reacts faster than they think. Drop a comment. What's one moment today where a pause could have changed the outcome? You can't always control what happens, but you can pause. And in that pause, reshape your life. Slogan. End of part 3, Stoic Bloom. Between trigger and reaction lies your freedom. Part 4, reframing, turning problems into practice. What if your biggest problem wasn't the problem itself, but the way you see it? A delay isn't always a disruption. It might be an invitation to slow down. A harsh word from someone else? Not always an insult, sometimes a mirror. The Stoics mastered this art. Reframing. They didn't wait for life to be perfect. They perfected their perception of life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been." That choice happens in how you name things. Is it a setback or a setup for growth? Is it a betrayal or a lesson that sharpens your boundaries? When something disrupts your peace, ask yourself, what if this is practice? What if this is here to train me, not torment me? Your brain is a meaning machine. It will assign labels to everything. So why not assign empowering ones? Don't say, "I can't believe this is happening to me." Say, "This is happening for me to strengthen my response." Don't say, "This is the worst." Say, "This is the test." The Stoics didn't ignore pain. They renamed it and reclaimed it. Because when you reframe, you regain control. Stoic Bloom. What you name it, you become to it. Part 5. Practices to build an unshakable mind. You don't become stoic in the storm. You become stoic before the storm, through practice. Resilience isn't just a trait, it's a training regimen. Think about the athlete. He doesn't just show up on game day and expect to win. He trains daily, strengthening muscles that no one sees. Your mind is no different. So how do you build a mind that doesn't fall apart over small things? 1. Morning visualization. Each day, picture interruptions, rudeness, delays. Expect them, then rehearse your response. That's called premeditatio malorum, the Stoic warm-up. 2. Control inventory. Every evening, ask yourself, what upset me today? Was it something I could control? If not, let it go. If yes, improve it tomorrow. 3. Journaling. Marcus Aurelius didn't write to impress. He wrote to remind himself. You should too. Capture your reactions, reframe them, redirect your energy. 4. View from above, zoom out. See your problems as tiny specks on the map of your life. They're not as big as they seem. These practices sharpen your awareness, and over time, they rewire your reflexes. You stop reacting, you start responding, you stop fearing inconvenience. You start mastering yourself. If you've stayed with me until now, you already understand. The smallest things aren't what ruin our days. It's our untrained minds that let them. This entire video has not been about avoiding annoyances. It's about rising above them. It's not about silencing the world. It's about making your inner world so grounded, so resilient, that nothing outside can shake it. Every spilled coffee, every late reply, every misstep, they are not enemies. They are invitations, opportunities to train the mind, to practice patience, to reclaim the day before it runs away. The Stoics weren't superhuman. They were simply consistent. They trained where others complained. They paused where others reacted. They reframed where others cursed their luck. So if today's message stirred something in you, don't let it fade into background noise. Share this with someone who's tired of losing their peace to petty things. Subscribe to Stoic Bloom so your next scroll leads to strength, not noise. Leave a comment below. Which part challenged you most, and how will you use it today? We're not here to escape the world. We're here to face it, still, wise, unshaken. You don't need more motivation. You need better tools. Stoicism is one of them, and it's waiting here with us, Stoic Bloom. Calm isn't passive, it's trained.